Hey, I'm Kia, and I'm here to teach ray tracing in a simple and understanding way. So first, if you ever want to come back to this video to refresh your memory on things or just to try to understand something a little bit more that you're a little bit confused about, feel free. It's always good to come back to videos to make sure that you have everything that you need to know. And these concepts that I'm about to go over are important for this course of ray tracing. So first, we start with the goal of ray tracing. The goal of ray tracing is to render images on a screen using how light works in the real world and emulating that. It all starts with an eye. Your eye acts like you looking at your screen right now. The screen that you're looking at has pixels, and every pixel needs to be colored depending on how they hit objects. Whenever you go through each pixel, you need to have a scene being anything that has objects inside of it, and you need to have a ray. The ray acts as the beam of light, and it represents the path the beam of light takes with every object that it hits. Whenever you go around hitting objects, you need to be able to dissect and know where's the light's going to go next. How is this going to affect the color of the final output to that pixel? And for that, we use lighting models. Lighting models are just how we use the rays for the objects they hit and for how they hit the objects. So like the incoming angle that they hit, or if they go through the object, let's say if it's glass or something. And overall, we use lighting models to affect the final output of our scene, which we will see in a couple videos. I will create a couple lighting models. I'll explain a couple lighting models and show them to you. For other important information, we have functions. Functions, all they do is take in information from one side and output it from the other. Think of it like a calculator. So I have a calculator here. The calculator is your function. The data you put in is an equation like 3 plus 4. Give it to your calculator. The calculator will then output 10 in that scenario, if it's a working calculator, that is. That's an example of a function. The other important information that you need to know is vectors. All that a vector is a line with a direction and magnitude. We will use vectors to compare to other vectors. Let's say to find the angle in between, or to add them up to find a direction. Whenever we use them, we might use array, because all array is just a real fancy vector. So look out for that in the future. For the next video, I will go how you can actually hit objects and finally return a color to a scene.